Clements Homebrew, here with another beer review. It's Kevin. Today, I've got my, that's right, my Buckhead Brewing shirt on. Okay, so hockey player with Justin TV in a show. Yeah, I enjoy him. But you know why I'm really wearing this? It's because one of his avid viewers gave us the beer for tonight. The Bearded Brewer. And he sent us from Cigar City the Tocobaga Red Ale. This is one fantastic beer. I've actually had it a couple times now. I've not reviewed it and probably should have reviewed it previously. So we're gonna get this one cracking and review it tonight. This is a fantastic beer. It's a 7.2 ABV, 75 IBUs. I think you're going to find this to be a very unique beer. Now take a look at how dark, deep red. It almost could get into like a walnut, chestnut kind of color almost. I mean, it's so dark, it's so deep for a red beer. It's just simply amazing, you know. I've got like all kinds of different lighting to put this into. Yeah, but the good lighting we've got here should really give you a feel. It doesn't have a lot of head, but I assure you this is gonna have a lot of lacing. So it's time to get a nose on the Tocobaga Red. You know, what's wonderful about this beer is the real mix of aromas that come off it. Right off the top, you get some nice caramel scents, but the whole red ale aspect kind of puts a slight twist on that. But what's also fun is the other mixes that you get with this in terms of fruit, because this is just this, for me, this just feels like some kind of like a fruit salad. Sure, I get some citrus, hint of, you know, lemon maybe, and a hint of a grapefruit. But then I get these other interesting tropical fruits, not so much of the like pineapple and things that you typically think of, but more like a guava and some more kind of exotic kind of fruit aromas coming off this. It could be that there's like a little raisin mixed in with that, but it's just such an interesting fruit salad. You still get some nice hop aroma and some pine on it as well, which, wow, you know, what more can you ask? Kind of a toasted malt with a little bit of caramel, and like I said, and all those flavors. So we're gonna get a taste on this one. Cheers. It's so funny when you're tasting these for enjoyment as opposed to really reviewing them. It seems like you get more things. In the past, I've had a lot more guava than I'm getting off this one right now. But I almost got this, with that caramel, almost a honey flavor with some golden raisin mixed in with it, which is just fantastic. You get some nice bready flavors off of it, but you get some like guava in there, you know. I wouldn't really call it so much like a pineapple, you know, that kind of a thing. Really, truly more like a guava, but with some other kind of twist in there. I wish I could tell you exactly what it is. A tropical taste, probably mixed, because as I sit back, I almost got a splash of mandarin orange coming in. Wow, you know. And it's a red. I mean, it's so unique for a red. I've had some fantastic reds. I've never had anything that's remotely close to this beer. Truly, truly unique. I'm getting some interesting berry flavors in there as well. Like I said, it's like my wife just mixed something up interesting and put it on the table. Maybe put a splash of honey and some other things on it and mixed it all up, like almost a hint of apricot or something. It's a most unique, most fun beer. I just have to say, I'm a fan of Laurelwood's red beers, but Cigar City just always does something quite special with their beers. They're quite unique. They're quite different. You know, they really do thank you for coming from tropical places and lush valleys, and you get those kinds of flavors off their beers. They've done a wonderful job. So again, Tocobaga Red. Rating time. This is really tough. This is such a unique beer, but I've got to rate it very high. I have to say that it's different than some of your reds, but if you're just going to enjoy it for the qualities that it has, you got to put it up there. It gets a solid 95 from me for a red ale. Absolutely, unquestionably good beer. And overall, wow, I'm going to stick it right at a 94. It's just sticking close to that. That puts it in the top of the excellent category right there. Wonderful beer. Folks, if you get the chance, if you can get one, I know a few of my friends have, the Tocobaga Red, Cigar City, you can't miss with this one. So from Clements Homebrew, cheers. Life is too short to drink cheap beer, and I will see you in another beer review.